Oh man, you should be recording this, Elijah.
I'm always recording.
Oh,
I've been recording since we were talking like this. Oh, wrong one.
oh, talking like
The babies?
Yeah, like that,
That's what's up. No, you should leave it like this. This is interesting. I think I can do it. What's good, Sneaker Box community? Nope, can't do it like that either. So
I love sneakers because they're just like me, cool, inspired by black culture, and elite. You may just see these as shoes, but every pair has a story.
sounds good to me. Sitting in the cut trying to listen to E do his whole thing with the place to be. Call it what you want, but you mess with me. I'ma do my thing with my Nikes. Call it little Crocs, but you crazy with the socks. Is what it is in the box. Call it what you look like. I'ma do the rocks. I don't know. Just talking. My man came through with the sound effects like you already know who. Be on the sideline like, ooh, it's Justin, baby.
You may just see these.
I can't think of an ad lib for that. So
Driving them girls crazy. I'm just joking. He's married with kids. Now that was hilarious. What's good, Sneaker Box community?
what's good?
Welcome to the Saving Souls podcast. I am your host, Keith, and this is my co-host.
Justin.
We like to thank our fellow sneaker boxers for joining us for another episode. And for all those newcomers, we ask that you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be caught up with all the exciting and amazing content we got for you guys.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here to give you an update on sneaker news, sneaker reviews,
Give our opinions.
give our opinions, and just a little something from our life growing up on sneakers, you know?
Yeah. It's
Fun
a cool
times.
vibe, man.
There you go. There you go.
So tap in.
Tap in. We also like to give you a little light at the end of the show on our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, just a Christian podcast talking about sneakers. Christian heads can be sneakers too. Christian heads
Christian
can be
heads?
sneakers too. I like that though. Christian heads can be sneakers too. I'm a Christian head. I don't know about you, Justin. What you think?
I'm a Christian head that's also a sneaker head. So
Hey, there it is. There it is right there. That's real content right there.
For
I like
sure.
that. That might be, you know what? Keep it to myself because I'm going to use it.
yeah.
Yep. All right. So what you got going on? You looking good? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I don't want to date this, but
Hey, it's Christmas.
hey, it's Christmas time. I mean, y'all see the vibes. Like, I've been just, you know, taking some time off from work, just kicking back with the family,
True.
you know. How about you, Keith?
Nah, man, I've been doing the same thing, you know, just hanging 10 with the kids, you know, chilling with the wifey,
Yeah.
you know, putting that time in. I've been doing like a major honeydew list.
Oh,
That's the only thing about being home.
I know.
Woo! It's Wednesday, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back to work. I'm working more at home than I do at work. That's
Don't
crazy.
nobody work you like the wife.
Hey, you hear me? You hear me? But yeah, man, it's been good. I like what you got on your feet. What you got going on?
Hey, man. Just some DMP 6 action. This is the retro from 2020.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, fairly new. This
Okay.
is one of them ones for me. So
Okay. They look
Yeah.
good, man. They
Figure I'll
look
pull 'em out.
clean.
I figured I threw in the gold to go with the DMP. So
Got you. Got your little Run DMC going on. I shoot
But-
you just and I wet you.
what you got on feet, Keith?
Hey man, I kept it cool today. You know, I'm chilling. I put on the Soleil Heat Crocs today. You know, a little something, show a little fingerprint here or there. You know,
Hey, man.
nothing major. Just wanted to be comfortable. You know,
Yeah.
so that's all. It's a different look on Crocs.
Yeah,
I
dope
think-
color on those too.
Yeah. This was
Yeah.
like,
Feeling the green.
yeah. I think this is my favorite color. out of
Can
all
you
of
get
them.
the giblets in those?
You actually could.
Oh, for real?
Not the giblets, but yes, you actually could get the giblets. That was a good one. Can you get the giblets? Yes, you can actually.
For those that want to know, for those that are into the giblets and Crocs.
Yes, yes. Interesting enough, I have no giblets on none of my Crocs.
Hey man, you gotta get you some, man.
Yeah, I might get some sneakers on my Crocs.
That's what I got on mine. Sneakers.
Look, you're a real true sneakerhead. I got to step my game up, guys. What you think, sneaker boxes?
Let us know in the comments,
Yes,
I guess.
please. Let us know in the comments. Because DJ E in the background.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that one.
He was
I literally sat back when she said that. That's I'm ready. I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one.
And if y'all didn't know, that's our DJ EJ in the back.
DJ EJ on the ones and twos.
There it is, the guy in the background.
Yerp.
Oh man. At first, my favorite color was black and red, because of course I grew up a Bulls fan. But then it changed to navy blue.
I like navy blue a lot too.
Well, that's because I'm a Bears fan. Interesting, right?
How did the Bears think? I get
So
that.
the Bears, that's easy. I love G.I. Joe, man, when I was little. Like, I had like 100 of them. Why are you laughing? Because I say this story all the time?
No, because it was random. Like, I don't know. That was just so random.
And then you said, "Oh, that's easy." And then it was like, because with
I
G.I.
love
Joe,
G.I. Joe,
I
man.
still don't get it. So
All right, I'm about to say.
I love G.I. Joe, man, but
So-
that's why I like the Bears.
When I was young, I used to play with G.I. Joes a lot. I had like a bunch of them.
right.
And the year they won the Super Bowl,
Okay.
they made
So
refrigerator.
this is the 85 Bears?
Yes.
Okay.
They made refrigerator Perry up. G.I. Joe.
Oh, for real?
Yep. And he had his jersey on.
Was that the
His
same year
sleeves.
they did like the Icky Shuffle?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep. And he had like this axe with a football on it.
Mm-hmm.
He had his little jersey with the sleeves cut off.
And so
And
you
then
thought
the-
that was the coolest thing ever.
Cause I love I
Yeah.
love G.I. Joes.
So
Like,
if they
to the-
would have had like a Hogs G.I. Joe, you'd be a
Redskin
Skins
fan?
Commanders.
Yeah, if they made Art Monk or Doug Williams a G.I. Joe man, I would have been on it for sure.
I can't.
But the thing was, Refrigerator Perry ended up being on the cartoon.
Oh.
He was one of Sergeant Slaughter's crew.
Oh yeah. So
And
you was a straight kid liking the Bears.
Yeah, but I didn't watch football though. That's
Okay.
the crazy part. I didn't watch football. I wasn't into football like
Yeah.
that because I was playing basketball, and I was a basketball.
Yeah.
head. I didn't really get into football until we started playing Madden.
That's interesting because it's for me like it really was the same. Like my dad, which is odd because he was a Skins fan, and then he switched to the Giants fan. Like later on, like I was like a teenager, but like he used to like I can remember he giving us like an autograph like Michael Westbrook, not Michael Westbrook, can't remember. I think it was Michael Westbrook who played Skins back then, but I didn't watch football like that. But somehow I can remember I had like a Darryl Green toy when I was a kid. And that's when I was like, oh, because I can remember like the first season I really like watched the Skins and was like invested was like 2000 and it was like 2002 or 2003. It was before Joe Gibbs came back. It was the it was after North Turner and before Joe Gibbs. It was Marty Schottenheimer was the coach. That was the first season that I was like a Skins fan. But same, I was a basketball fan. I played basketball growing up. I remember like Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, you know. So I don't know how we got on that.
I don't know either, but hey, it's good content. Put it in there. We don't have a sports segment anyway, so
Right.
now we do. Yeah, man. So we have a great show for you guys this week. We're going to get into the topics 12 sneakers of 2022. I figured we do it by month to month instead of doing like the top 10. We just do the best ones of each month.
Yeah, sounds dope. And we're also going to get into the question, what makes a man's legacy? That's a deep one.
Yeah, that's a real good deep one. So let's get into it.
For sure. So the first segment, we're going to be talking about some shoe reviews. So the first shoe and the only shoe for this week, kind of like the holiday edition, we got these guys right here. We got the Jordan 11 in the cherry colorway. Right now, you guys should be seeing some B-roll footage. But yeah, this is, I said Air Jordan 11 Cherry. Came out 12/10/2022. Colorway is white, varsity red. What you think, Keith?
Man, these Jones clean. I love the 11s. You know, when they first came out, I thought they was tight, the Jesus Sutherworth joints.
Mm-hmm.
I thought them joints was tight. And then after keep looking at them, I was like, they all right. And then this dude came out and played basketball in them, and I was like, yo, them Jones crazy. But then I was like, I don't know if they'll look good on my feet. But then when the Space Jams came out and I bought them, I was like, forget about it. The 11s are fired. No, these Jones is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I can put on a Santa Claus suit and just rock these Jones.
Yeah, like I wanted to put these on feet Christmas Day.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I probably would have. If I would have went out, I definitely would have wore these for Christmas.
Yeah.
Nah, these Jones clean. I like the patent leather on these things. These Jones is crisp.
It's interesting, like when I heard that, they, every year, just like the Christmas tradition, like they come out with that holiday Jordan 11. Like, and then when I was kind of hoping for, a different, maybe the Gammas or maybe, a OG. But when I saw the images, I was like,
yeah,
pass. That's a pass. You know how we do. But
when they dropped,
when they dropped and seeing them in hand, I don't know. I mean, red is my favorite color, and I have a lot of red shoes. But these man, I mean, that varsity red is so clean off that white.
Yeah.
The blue tint outsole on here for me works really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta love the carbon fiber. On the bottom, the Jordan 11 to me, got the #1 outsole in the game. Like
I mean, these Jones is like
woo,
super clean.
the red
boy.
pods on there.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, like,
it just looks so good.
man.
I mean, any silhouette that's white, like, because when the navy blue ones came out, I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. But then when you see them in person, it's like, nah, you got it.
Because the navy, you talk about the Winlight 82s.
Yeah. It's like the white silhouette ones is just crazy. It's like, man, you can dress up and wear these because of the patent leather. It give you that dress up feel.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you can throw some jeans on. Excuse me. You can throw some jeans on and still look clean. These Jones is just tough.
Yeah, no. These are clean. These are the 11 is one of them ones for me.
Yeah, same here.
Silhouette wise.
I agree.
So I mean, like, personally, I mean, obviously I did cop, but personally, these definitely get that cop, rating
all
for
day,
me.
all day. I would have cop, but yeah. I'm not saying pass.
Yeah.
I just didn't cop this time.
Yeah. What you think? What you think, EJ?
What you think?
Literally, I just put in my list of shoes to get, like, literally right now. It's on the top of my list of shoes to get.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's a
up.
cop for me. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments what y'all think on the. But yeah, that does it for the shoe reviews. Again, let us know in the comments what y'all think on the Jordan 11 Cherries. But for the next segment, Keith, what we got next, man?
Man, we got one of the popular segments of the show.
Our favorite.
Definitely our favorite. We like to call it Sneaker Versus, where we battle one of our favorite shoes from our past. And the comments, y'all get to put in the comments which one y'all like. Y'all get to vote on it. And at the end of the month, we tally up the wins, and whoever has the most wins gets a buy for that week, and the loser has to do something crazy. So also in the comments, whatever you guys prank-wise come up with, we'll vote on it as a group, me, EJ, and Justin, and we'll figure out the top 5 for that prank, and then we'll reveal it the week before the prank, and then yeah, whoever loses got to go through that torment.
Yeah.
Of dealing with that prank. Listen, guys, nothing crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, we get to vote on it. So
yeah.
But yeah, man, I think this is something fun for everybody. What you think, E?
Yeah, I agree. I think this would be fun. See how it goes.
All right, let's do this. Let's
get into it.
So what you got, Justin?
So I kind of went back and forth. Are we going to tell the people the topic?
Yeah, my bad. The topic of this week's versus is the shoe that you wanted the most when you were young.
Right.
So what you got going on this weekend, Justin? What you gonna do?
So for this one, for my shoe this week, keeping with the theme, I kind of went back and forth.
Right.
So for me, it was between the counterpart for the shoe that I have on feet, the DMP 11.
Okay.
That shoe was one of them ones for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think about like the shoe that I wanted the most when I was a kid, I had to go with the original, the OG Jordan 13 Flint Blue. And for me, like I set the scene, I'm probably in about, at the time I'm in the 5th or 6th grade. We wore uniforms.
That's funny.
We had the navy blue pants and the white shirts, and we had a gray tie.
Oh, dang! The Lower Baltimore?
Nah, well, I did go to LBA. That's inside baseball for y'all. This is Fort Washington.
Yes, and this is
Maryland, PG
Isaac
County.
Gordine.
Yeah.
Wait.
Real people know LBA.
Right. That Isaac Gordine.
and I did go to LBA.
Okay.
But at the time when those came out, I want to say I was going to Fort Foote.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
And Fort Foote had the blue pants, the white shirt, the gray tie.
Okay.
And I was going to Fort Foote, and those was one of those ones when that shoe came out, and you start seeing people with that shoe on feet
with the uniform. And
so back in the day when you wanted to get shoes, it wasn't like now when you got to do the apps and all of that.
You could just get in line.
You could either get in line if it was a real hot shoe, but this type of shoe, because it's like that junk was just on the wall.
Right.
Like you could go to the store.
Walk in there,
And so being a kid, my folks wasn't going for.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
They probably wanted $150 for these,
Nah, I feel you on that.
They wasn't going for me. And so that was the shoe I wanted real bad. This is probably, I would say, when I first started getting into sneakers was probably right around this time where I think a little bit before this, I think maybe the Jordan 11, then the Jordan 12 came out, then the Jordan 13.
That's crazy.
That was like where like my sneaker head started coming out.
I got you. I got you.
You know what I mean? I'm starting to hit those ages where you start caring about your shoes.
No, I think that's legit. because mine kind of started right there too.
Yeah.
You'll hear it once we get into mine.
Yeah, and so this shoe also is tough because I caught 2 major L's on this one. So obviously I caught the L back in the day on the OG.
Thanks.
And then on the re-release back in 2020,
yeah,
I can remember it was the pandemic.
yeah,
The shoe was coming out. I was like, man, I got to get these.
right.
So I'm on the sneakers app, but we taking the kids to the farm.
Ooh,
And so I'm waiting for 10 o'clock to for the release to start. I'm on my phone driving. And then we start going into like the boonies, and I don't got no service.
That's crazy.
And I couldn't even get in. I think I eventually did get in, but I just caught the L. So
wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
I still
bro.
got my eyes on these. I'll probably double back on these.
True.
But yeah, that's my sneaker. So what you got, Keith?
And just before we get to mine, I really like those joints. Like I always wanted those. When they first came out, I was like, whew, them joints are just clean.
Yeah. These is one of those ones for me, like, that's another topic for another episode. But this is definitely probably my all top 5 for me. Probably just because of that connection. From one of the first ones I wanted. And I do have the red Flints. I wasn't feeling the they came out this year. They came out with like a
French blue
13s with the weird color blocking.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like this, but you can tell the difference.
But it's something about that upper on the 13. They got the specks of reflective in it. To me, it's just like, man, and 13s are mad comfy.
Yes, they are.
Mad comfy.
Yes, they are.
They feel like a slipper. So
yes, indeed. Well, let's get to the winning shoe.
I think we just did the winning shoe, but
nah, I doubt it. But my shoe is the original OG Air Max #1. Came out 86, 87. I might be showing my age right now, but it is what it is. So this is the shoe that really started my sneakerheadness, or should I say, yeah. This is the shoe that did that. It was, what grade was I in? I want to say I was in the 6th grade. Yep, I was in the 6th grade, and I don't even know what shoes I had on. I don't even know what shoes I was wearing before this, but I know when this shoe came out, I went nuts. So I'm in the gym. We're getting ready to have gym class, and we're playing basketball, and my man was late for school, and he came in right in gym. He was late because he went to go get these shoes, which is crazy. Back in the day, they had the little Madness bucket hats.
Yeah.
Right? So he comes.
That's another Inside Baseball DC.
There you go, DC
PG
thing. Yep.
PG County thing.
So he comes in late to gym with the gray sweats, the white National shirt, which was red, white, and blue. With the
Nationals?
Yeah, I went to National.
Oh.
Not the Nationals.
I was like, I think it's a little bit before the Nationals.
Yeah, that's like what, back in the 60s, early 50s. But nah, he came to gym. He had the gray sweats on with the white National shirt and the Madness hat with a fresh pair of them joints on. When I tell you, it was like instant. I mean, from afar, I didn't know what shoe he had on. But so the close he got to me, I was like, yo, what are those? Them Jones is crazy. I think for like 2 years, I was like, yo, I'm going to get them Jones. Mom, can I get these Jones? No. We're going to Payless. What? Kill Bill.
Payless was the worst.
Man, what? They had all the fake joints back in the day, too. That was close to what you wanted. but you had to cover them up with your pants so you could try to somewhat get away with it. Them Jones fall apart at ease. Oh man, yeah.
Can't play no hoop and no.
Definitely not, bro.
No paid laser joints.
No, you be ankles hurt for a week. Trust me, I've tried it. But nah, these were the shoe that really started me getting into sneakers. Like, this was the shoe. The next shoe after this was the Sixes, the Air Jordan 6s.
But this is the OG Air Man. This is the first This is the first shoe with the you could see the air bubble on, right?
Yeah. This is the first. The air bubble was crazy. Yeah, this is the very first one. I mean, this is before Jordan. Like this is Jordan was playing ball, but I don't want to say that. But
no, they probably had Jordan 1 and Jordan 2.
Yeah, but I wasn't into the Jordans yet.
Yeah.
But this shoe had me into the sneakers. I ain't really getting to the Jordans until 6s.
Okay.
That silhouette of the 6, what you got on, it's just like my excuse me, fans. Sneaker boxes.
We're gonna cut that out.
All right, cool. That works. But yeah, man, that's the shoe that did it for me. So, what you think, EJ? Which one you liking?
Ooh, okay. So, of course, y'all both had really good stories, but I think I'm gonna have to go with.
You're a liar. Tell the truth.
Let him down easy, EJ.
So, for the people watching,
I can see it on his face. You're a liar.
people watching, they know who I'm about to go with. Let me cut the music real quick. So, of course, gotta play the. You win. All right, and the winner for me, specifically, is.
You're a liar. Don't even say it.
What was I gonna say? You want me to say that?
You're lying. You saying me for real?
No, I was gonna say Justin.
I think so. You forget I am your uncle. I know it. So.
No, yeah, I'm up to go with Justin on that one.
It's okay. You're just one vote. So it is what it is. Let's go sneaker boxes.
Yes.
Team Keith.
Yes, for all those in the comments, y'all get to vote on who won this one too. All right, and then of course, like they said, at the end of the month, y'all get to choose a punishment for the loser.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yes, but yes, of course, I have to go with Justin on this one.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
So thanks for that, EJ. For that W. Appreciate that.
He doesn't count.
I think the people in the comments will agree, but
I doubt it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, but that leads us into our next segment. The main show, what everybody came here for. Like, let's get into these sneakers in 2022.
Let's get into the 2022. Mm-hmm. So, we're doing it a little different this year. Normally, most people say the top 5 or top 10 of 2022. I decided, or should I say we decided, that we would do the top shoe for each month in the year 2022. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh, man. So the first shoe is the Air Jordan 4 Crimson.
Red Thunders.
The Red Thunder. I'm sorry.
No, I think there are Crimson Red Thunders.
I think so. No, it's Crimson. They're called Crimson.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I agree with you. I think it is Crimson, but I think the street name
is the Red Thunders.
Red Thunders.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Crimson Red Thunders. Out of the choices for the month, the best shoe to me, I would say, out of this month would have been between the Nike LeBron 9s, South Coast, and Nike LeBron 19. There's a Yeezy Boost in there. It's the white ones, and some Air Zions.
350 Boost.
Yeah, and a pair of Huaraches.
Nah, these
joints definitely.
And when I think back in the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year, it was a lot of hype around this shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I saw a lot of people with this shoe on feet. Definitely.
Now these Jones took the world by storm because everybody and their mother had a pair of these joints on.
Yes.
So
and resale on these was going crazy too.
Yeah. I like the shoe. Me personally, it's too much red. But they the best shoe in this group.
Yeah, I think this shoe like really grew on me this year. I think that like this is not my favorite color blocking.
Yeah.
On the 4.
Yeah.
To me is just, I don't know, it seems like something missing, but the more and more, you know, I saw it, it kind of grew on me more, and it definitely was the best shoe in January, in my opinion.
By far.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, they look like the shoes on 2K when you're doing your creator player.
Yeah.
The whole team got these joints on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this shoe, I mean, it made our top 4s of 2022 list too. So
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It definitely did that. All right. So the month of February. So the choice I chose for the month of February would be the Nike Dunk Low Siempre Familia. I think these joints are fire. And the competition in this month would be the Nike Air Trainers ones. You got a Nike Dunk Low Union. You got the Racer Blue 5s, Jordan 5s, which is not bad. They definitely was up there. You had the Jordan 1 Retro Dark Marina Blue. They was up there.
So I think for me,
Hold on, I got one more for you.
okay.
And you also have the Cardinal Red 3s in this month.
Okay. So this is where I kind of remember February a lot because
It's a lot of heat here.
it definitely was a lot more to come out in February. And I think it was close. I think this is a solid choice. Me being, you know, back in the day, I was heavy into SB Dunks.
Right.
And this definitely gives me SB Dunk vibe, even though I don't think it's a SB Dunk.
True. I get what you're saying.
But it just like, I love the concept. I love, you know, the colorway.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
That's what won it for me. It was different.
Yeah.
It's not your everyday shoe. Like,
Yeah.
if you wearing these, you really putting something on. Like, you really stepping out there.
And I think like, now I guess you could say the Union Dunks, but I wasn't a huge fan of the Union Dunks.
Yeah, me either. Like, they ain't even crossed my mind when I was looking at them. I was like,
You know?
yeah.
But, and then like, I think, you know, for me personally, I don't have nothing against GRs, obviously.
Right.
But, I mean, I thought that the Racer Blue 5s were a good option. I did cop those, and I copped the Dark Marina Blue 1s. And I did not cop the 3s. What were the Cardinal Red 3s?
Yeah, the Cardinal Red 3s.
But it wasn't because of that. It was just because it wasn't that I didn't think it was a good shoe. I just trying to be more selective.
Yeah.
And if I had to choose between those 4, I probably would go with the Cardinal Red 3s
Instead of the 4s.
instead of the over the 5s.
I mean the 5s.
Over the Racer Blue 5s
Yeah.
and over the Dark Marina Blue 1s. Even though that's the one that I chose to pass this month. But yeah, February has some good stuff.
Yeah.
Looking back at it.
They also had some Yeezy boots too, the black and blue ones, the dazzling blue. And them joints was
Now,
okay.
okay.
Now, them joints
I
was
think the
jive fire,
Dazzling
too.
Blues
Yeah.
should be the shoe of the month.
Well, I mean, like I said, these were different. That's the only reason they won. I mean, they definitely battled against some good shoes, and I think the 5s and the 3s and also the Yeezys those were the ones that it was like, ugh, you know what I mean? But like I said, you can't wear this shoe every day. I mean, you could if you really just don't care.
Yeah.
But this is a shoe you really, like I said, you really getting out there stepping, and I felt like this was the one.
I think if it was up to me, I'd choose the Dazzling Blues.
Right.
I definitely think there's a lot of good choices. The Dark Marina Blues are really clean.
Mm-hmm.
They're really clean. Like, they got good leather on them.
Yeah.
The Racer Blue 5s are pretty cool. You know, it's like, you know, nothing super special about that. But the Dazzling Blues were on my list. I definitely caught an L on those. So
yeah.
Yep.
All right. So next is the month of March, and in March, as you can see, the winner is the Mellows Air Max 1s.
Air Max 1.
Another shoe that is crazy. That if you're gonna step out, you're gonna step out.
Now this shoe is crazy.
No, I already know. Them Jones is mean. Them Jones is real mean.
The materials, when you're talking about, the tongue is like a velvet. Then you got like pony hair on like then you have like the green is canvas. You got the bandana. It's a lot going on.
You can do so much with this shoe.
You got the speckles in the midsole.
Yeah, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, man. You can do so much. Like I said, you can do so much with this shoe. Just stepping out, just be like, whew. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, out of the list that they have for March, they did it.
I do have this shoe. And I only wore it once, and the funny thing is I wore this shoe to one of your events. To
was it don't tell me it was the Nerf battle. No.
It was like I think you guys did whatever you guys did for I think it was the gender reveal for the twins.
Oh, you wore them then?
When it was like at the harbor.
Yeah, I had on green.
Yeah.
You did?
I wore those.
Like you did.
Yeah, I wore those that night. Yeah.
I feel like I did say something about that.
Yeah, that's the only time I wore them that day. I keep hitting my mic.
Yeah, nah, they tough. Here's the competition. You had the Air Jordan 4s, canvas, boo. You had the Air Jordan 6 UNCs.
Ooh.
You had the Air Jordan 6s mint foam. They were
okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
They were alright.
Like a ladies colorway almost.
Right. The retro playoffs came out. The 12.
Oh.
Yeah. You had a pair of Yeezy Boost, the Oreos.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you might like these. The Del Sols, the Air Jordan 13s. They like white and orange.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of those. You got the Yeezy Boost 700, the Wave Runners. Those are good.
Yeah, but
yeah, no, not against
they
them.
Came out so many times.
And you got a Nike Air Max 1 Blueprint. Them Jones shot fire too.
Yeah. I like the Blueprint Air Max 1s too.
Yeah.
I definitely went for the Blueprint Air Max 1s too, caught an L.
Yeah.
But for me, like when
one more before you go.
Okay.
You got because I know you're going to comment on this one too. You got the Air Jordan 3 Muslins.
Okay. I copped the Muslins too.
Look, this guy got all this.
Is going crazy.
I feel bad. Like, dang, I need to get my shoe game up because
this makes me feel bad that I don't remember I purchased that many shoes.
Your man got at least 3 pairs of shoes a month. Golly.
No, because this month alone I got those. I got the Mellows. I got the playoff 12s.
Dang, you got them too?
Yeah, I got the playoff 12s. I got the canvas 3s.
What month is this? March? You know what I got this month? My daughter's birthday.
Yep. But no. I think I just have 2 points on this. I think For me, if I was to choose best shoe, I think this is a great choice. But it was 2 other shoes that came out alongside of this shoe. And I think maybe I would have chose one of the concept Air Max ones.
Right. I got you.
And I think I probably would have went with the heavies over the mellows, even though I copped the mellows. The heavies are the orange, and they have like the camo print.
Yeah. I think they... Yeah, you might be right.
But I like the mellows.
Nah, the mellows is fire. I was trying to see if they were in here, but they're not.
Yeah, I think that was they had like special packaging. It was like a super limited. The heavies were like super. No, I could be conflating that with the Far Out ones. The Far Out ones were the purple one. I think those were the ones that were like special packaging, limited. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, these Jones tough too, though.
Yeah. The heavies or the mellows. I mean, or the Far Outs.
The heavies is tough too, though.
Yeah.
I still
This
like
was a
these.
dope-
I
this
still
was a
like
dope
these was
collab.
better than the heavies.
This Concepts collab was a dope collab.
The heavies is dope too, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the Air Max 1 silhouette is
Yeah.
a beautiful silhouette.
Yeah. You can't go wrong.
And Concepts was in their bag on this collab. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you right. Well, off to the next month, we got April. And the winner for April is the Air Jordan 4 Zen Masters.
Yeah.
You definitely not a fan. Nah, at first I didn't like them like that. And then when I seen them, I was like, I seen them in person. And I was like, yeah, them Jones tough.
Yeah.
I mean, even this picture right here is probably, to me, the best picture I've seen of these shoes. I think this really brings out the shoe.
No, it's a dope shoe.
Yeah. But let me give you the competition, because I know you're going to be like, yeah, nah, I would definitely pick those. But here we go. We got the Air Jordan 9s, Particle Gray.
Okay.
Air Jordan 1s, Varsity Red. We got some Air Force 1s. We got the Sempre Familia Air Max 90s. Yeah. Got the
I'm not a big 90s guy.
Yeah, neither. You got the Georgetown Air Jordan 1s.
Georgetown Air Jordan 1s?
You didn't
Oh,
cheat.
the
navy blue and white joints.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, high 85s.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
I should have said high 85. I ain't really care, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
What else? You had the J Horizon Jordan 5s.
Yeah, wasn't feeling those like that.
You got the Black Toe Pines. No, not those. These like some very cool joints. No, I don't like that. Oh, you got the Air Jordan 2 Unions.
Yeah,
The Rattans.
Yeah, I
don't
wasn't
like
feeling the Union. I wasn't feeling the Union collabs this year.
On the two, well, not this one. This one, we'll see it coming up, but I didn't like that particular colorway. But the one that's coming up in the future of this segment,
I really didn't like any of the. That's like the sidebar. I didn't really like any of the Union collabs this year. I didn't like the Dunks. I didn't like the Cortezes.
I definitely didn't like the Cortezes.
Yeah,
The Cortezes was not a. I
And,
was not a big fan of those.
I was probably most excited about the 2 collab, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. Nah, yeah. I mean, there was a couple like the Brave Blue 13s. Yeah. And then you had the University Blue 6s.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, that's clearly a clear winner. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna get into that no more.
I think the University Blue 6s. Let me see.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's go back.
So we're gonna have to add these in post up on the
Up on the screen.
in the picture, but
Yeah, nah, that's cool.
yeah,
These Jones.
Yeah. I would probably choose those, but
Over these?
I see what you mean with those. It's close to me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know.
But I think that's the only other one that's probably close. Because if I had to choose, I probably would choose Zen Masters over those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To wear personally, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in May.
And then May.
Another homage to my irresponsible spending choices this year.
Yes, indeed. But I'm very upset because I did not get them. I didn't think I was going to like them at first, and then I seen them on foot, and I was like, oh, my gosh. Boy, did I drop the ball.
Man, the military blacks were dope. Man.
Yeah, man. Them Jones is crazy. It was a little competition in there. You had the patchwork Nike Dunk Lows.
Nah.
You got the chili red 9s.
Chili 9s.
They ain't bad, but nah.
Too much red.
Yeah, you got the Tree Line Air Max ones.
I got those too.
Look, listen, just don't say anything, all right? Just don't say nothing. You got it. You got it in the year 22. You hear me? What else? You got the Midnight Navy. Got them too.
I do.
Nah, I already knew you had them dresses. That's why I said that. Let's see, what else? You got the dark mochas. You got the low
dark mocha what?
My bad. Air Jordan 3 dark mochas.
Oh, the Neapolitans.
I guess you can say that.
They had the
little
pink
in
on them. Yeah.
Yeah, these Jones. The Neapolitans. That's another way of looking at them.
They were like women exclusive, I think.
Yeah. You had the Air Jordan 11 lows, 72 and 10.
Yeah.
Nah.
My son got those for school.
True. What else? That's it for the month of May. Oh no, you got the Air Jordan 8s Rui.
Oh, I didn't get the Ruiz, but I do like the Ruiz.
They're not bad, but I'm not a big 8 fan.
I think I'm not a big 8 fan. I'm a Wizards fan.
Right.
So Rui Hachimura.
I understand. I got you.
Rui Hachimura. So I kind of wanted those, But no, I think you made the right decision. I think
it was a couple
blacks.
Salehis that came out. The green ones, the Urchin, and the Stratus.
Ooh.
The Urchins I really want, but yeah. And these are the.
I'm gonna have to get my Salehi game up.
But speaking of unions, I did like these unions. This is the Union 2 Gray Fogs.
Yeah.
Now these ones,
I think they were the better ones.
Yeah,
but
out of all of them, these were the best ones.
Yeah, the other ones are like the yellow ones,
which are going to make the cut at some point too. You had the Green Bean 5s though.
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing was when the Green Bean 5s originally came out, I wanted them so bad, and then when I saw they were coming out this year, I was like, oh man, gotta get my Green Bean 5s this year.
That's crazy. I felt the opposite way. When they first came out, I was like, eh. But over time, they came out again. I was like, yo, I might need to go cop them joints. Them joints are tough.
Yeah, then I saw them when I seen them, like the images of them, I was like, I don't need those. Then I seen them in hand, and then it was like even worse. Like, man, I definitely don't want these.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I'm glad it would have saved me like a return trip to Nike.
All right, so now this one here is going to be a tough one. Well, not for me, because I'm a little biased, but
I will say the picture makes these look super dope with the red background. It could be just that I like red, but
look, I cheated. I'm a forehead, so
yeah,
that's why I said I'm biased. And I copped I know, right? You should put the clap in the background. But nah, I definitely copped these. I knew these was coming, so I was like, I'm gonna just wait until these come and cop these, and
Yeah.
With 5 kids, you gotta be a little more responsible. So
Yeah.
can't just be balling out of control like a newlywed that just got married.
I ain't just getting
I
married.
know, I'm being funny.
Been married longer than you.
Facts. Facts on facts. I was trying to throw the world off, but okay. It's like, nah. But yeah, nah, I'm just messing. But these joints to me is, of course, they the winner. But I know once I say what's in this month, you're gonna disagree. And I know one shoe in particular.
Okay.
So in the month of June, we have Air Jordan 2, Armand Meniere.
Okay. I would have chose those over these.
I know you would have. You try to keep it cool and calm and collective over there.
No, because for me, it's like OGs are cool, you know, but for me, it's like I still like GRs too.
No, I feel you. No, listen.
And so like OGs, I mean, collabs and stuff like that, like they be dope, but I don't be like geeked over them. Like, that was the most fire shoe. Like if they would have came out with that same colorway in the GR, people would be like, oh, they ugly.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. Now the Armand Meniere, the only reason I say that is because I ain't even like these joints at first until we went to SneakerCon.
Yeah.
And when we seen them in SneakerCon, I was just like, ooh.
No, I'm a big fan of all the Armand Meniere collabs. So
my favorite is the 3, but
it's hard for me to decide. But I think between the 4,
they growing.
The 3, I would say the 4 or the 3 are probably my favorite.
Yeah, the 4 is definitely growing on me, like for real. What else we got in this month? We got the Shattered Backboard Lows, Air Jordan 1.
No, cool.
We got the 12.
I'm not a big low guy on any silhouette.
I like some of the lows. I'm not a real big fan of lows either because I got flat feet, but it's a couple of them that I'll definitely buy and just be like, whatever.
Yeah.
What else come out? Got the Air Jordan 12s, Lemon, Venom.
Yeah.
Those are corny. But you got the Nike Air Max 2, Charles Barkley 94s.
Okay.
And the white and varsity purple.
Oh, that's like the OG color, right?
Yeah. These joints fire too, but I mean, I like the original colorway better than these, of course. You trying to figure out what it looked like?
No, I'm trying to think of what the original colorway is.
What I had on last week.
Oh, right. But that's a Phoenix Suns colorway too, right?
Yeah, Yes, it is because it's purple.
Yeah.
But nah, these Jones fire too. I ain't gonna hold you. I would get them, but not right now.
I had a pair of Barclays.
You got the Nike Air Max Casina, Wong Ang. Both of these are pretty fire, but they ain't make the cut. And that's probably it.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that choice. I probably would have went with Armand Meniere. But
yeah, you're definitely.
I'm not mad at these. These were fire.
No, yes. In person, fire.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna wear them one episode.
Yeah.
I ain't rushing though. So yes, I told you the yellow ones was coming.
Now I want to hear you pronounce the name of this shoe.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh man, these joints, I tell you, man. I mean, this month had a lot going on too, but did I do this right? Oh, hold on. Let me just do this. Yeah. So this one was tricky But they're called the Madison Chateau Rouge.
Okay.
What you thought I was gonna mess it up?
No. I wanted to hear your French accent.
Oh, the French. I mean, I understand.
I don't even know if it's French.
It is.
Sounds like French.
Actually,
Chateau Rouge.
Yes, it's definitely French. It's definitely French. Just by when you say it and the spelling. But
Now this shoe was fire.
no, this one is
The
definitely
merch.
fire.
The merch was weird.
Yeah, the merch was weird, but the shoe itself is fire.
I'll be
Right.
honest. I don't really like this shoe, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like the look of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
You're not. Is it the silhouette or is it kind of like the
it's
razzle dazzle they put on there?
See, I don't.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
say
I
it's the
think
silhouette.
It's just the shoe about
Yeah.
maybe the silhouette. Yeah, cause I don't know.
You're not a big two guy.
Not really. No.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not a big two guy either. Like they grew on me over the years.
I'm gonna be completely honest. This is the first time I ever seen a 2. Actually, be honest with you.
Well, that's all good. You're still young.
Yeah.
How old are you? 12?
I feel like this was the year of the two. They collabed us to death with the two.
they did. They did.
They gave us, and then we're getting the OG twos. Probably would have just got them by the time y'all hear this, but
Right.
you know,
So, what else came out this month? You had the only reason why this shoe I didn't put this shoe on here because I'm thinking realistically, would I get them? But the Louis Vuittons
ooh,
lows.
oh,
I know. I really wanted to put them on as the choice, but I was like, realistically, I'm not buying
realistically,
them not with 5 kids for sure. I ain't buying
Yeah.
them. Them just like a house note in New York. So
yeah.
nah.
But we saw those in hand at SneakerCon.
yeah.
Those are woo.
them Jones crazy. Yeah. What else came out this month? You had the social status Nike Air Max pennies, the recesses.
Okay.
You had the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinsons.
Ooh.
Them Jones tough too. You had the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Reverse Mocha.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And I really was going to pick that first, but when I looked at the both of them, I was like, these ones kind of stand out a little more. So,
Yeah.
but that's just my.
And
opinion.
you showed the two some love, so
Yeah,
you know. The month before they got X'd out, so
Yeah.
I'm not mad at this pick
True.
at all. You know.
You had the Desert Elephants too, Air Jordan 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would still go with these.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Most definitely. All right, the month of August. As you can see, the Jordan 12 Stealth. I like these joints. I keep wanting to call them the Cool Grays, but they're not the Cool Grays.
Nah, they the stealths.
Yeah.
I still see these in the store. I saw some in the Nike outlet.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of GR, like not GR, GS pair in there.
Oh, for real?
I was combing through to see if they had my son's size.
Nah, these ones wanted, I mean, all right. You had the Air Max 97 black and Union red, which is, them joints pretty good. I like them joints a lot. But
Okay.
You trying to figure out what they look like?
No. I think I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
97.
then,
I'm not a big 97 guy, but
Then you had the Jordan 13 French blue. We already discussed that.
yeah.
And then you had the original pennies, the black and varsity blue.
Yeah, I would have chose those.
Yeah. I was going to, but then I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
I would have chose those over these. These are cool. They plain Jane to me. Ain't nothing wrong with them, but you know, they wasn't. They didn't. You know, get the juices flowing. And honestly, like none of those shoes for me personally. Even the OG pennies don't really do it for me. But I just don't have that. I don't have that connection to the OG penny. Like.
I actually do have a connection to the OG penny, and I really wanted to pick the pennies, but I was like, I feel like these just stand out a little bit more than the pennies.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. The gray on there is just like, I mean, it almost, anything gray makes me think like the New Balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
another inside baseball.
There you go.
PG County.
There you go.
DC
There
reference.
you go. So that's why these ones stuck out a little more because of that gray. You know what I mean? And you know, but don't get me wrong, the pennies is the pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get to the month of September.
September. Came through strong with these.
Yeah.
I cop.
Of course.
Can we get some claps?
It's like, nah. These Jones was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Wasn't too much going on with these in this month. You had the OG Taxi ones. You had the Jordan 1 Low UNCs. Those are pretty good.
The taxi ones was cool too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, these joints right here, I got a Allen Iverson
jersey, of course.
Gray Georgetown jersey.
I would have got the what's his name?
Ewan.
No. Although the Ewan wouldn't have been bad either. I'd have got the other one. Who was the guy that played with was it Victor Page? Victor Page. Yeah. I would have got a Victor Page. Only because when Iverson left, he just tore it up.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't get in the NBA, so I would have got it just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Any Georgetown jersey would have been fire with this. You know what I mean? So it don't even matter.
When I seen the images of this, I went and bought my Georgetown jersey.
Oh, dang. You wasn't playing, huh?
I wasn't, because I was like, man, I gotta wait all the way to September.
Well, what would have happened if you would have been able to get them?
Well, I also got the Midnight Navy Sixes.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you was good regardless.
Yeah.
But this just sealed the deal.
But this sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Because I was like, these come out in September. Like by that time, you know, I want to have my swing man so I can have my muscles showing.
True. I ain't even mad at that. You got me, brother. But nah, these Jones remind me of the cause. The Jordan 4 cause, the way the material is.
And the color.
Yeah, and the color. Yeah, you're right. The color.
Yeah. And the suede on these is crazy too.
Yeah, nah, I already know. Them Jones sick. Them Jones real sick.
Yeah.
Next month would be October. October didn't really have a whole lot. I would say you had the Jordan 1 Starfish.
Yeah, but those were women's.
Yeah, they were. And you had another pair of social status Nike Air Pennies.
Yeah.
The Cobalt Pulse and the black. Because, you know.
Yeah. Check our reel on the Instagram with those.
Yeah, we definitely did that. And so yeah, the Midnight Navies, they won it. I mean, they ain't really had no real competition.
Yeah, these were dope.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with these.
I think another Georgetown themed shoe for like this year. It was so many. Yeah, you had the Georgetown ones, high 85s. You had the 6s.
Yeah, you
had the other Georgetown 6s.
Yeah.
So now you got, and then the 4s. So I think by October. Me personally, I was Georgetown out. Georgetown out, but
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. All right, so November.
Woo!
Well, of course, you can't beat these.
Yeah,
these Jones fire.
Yes. Yeah,
but I still like them better with black laces.
Hey man, I'm not mad at the black laces. I'm more of like, I'm not really into switching laces.
Well, these I definitely would switch up to the black ones.
Yeah,
but this shoe right here is just, it's like silk.
The materials are so clean.
Yes.
The details, clean. The colorway, clean. It just checks all the boxes. Yeah. The silhouette, iconic.
The tongue.
Yes, the tongue with the A and the Jumpman.
Yeah.
even on the heel badge, has like the messages on the back. Has the luxury sock liner. Like they went all out on these.
They definitely went out on these, and these Jones are beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
What they went up against, the Jordan 9 boot NRG military brown. The Jordan 1 lost and found.
Ooh. Ooh.
I thought you might like that.
Okay.
And the Jordan 11 velvet midnight navy.
Okay. Now that's a women's exclusive, but
It is.
that's a strong. November has some heat in there.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
The metallic Jordan 6s.
Oh, okay. That's like these, but
Yeah, but metallic.
but I feel like when those come out, they be like Nike and Jordan brand be like, man, just take them leftover
the leftover gray
and just paint the silver. Just paint the gold silver.
Right. Nah, you're right. They both was both of them. I mean, they 6s to me, so
Yeah.
I like them. Ain't nothing wrong
And my
with
favorite 6 is where they have the all black upper, and then I feel like you could do this like that color pop in any color.
it. Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of them, the replica joints, they got all the different colors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Because my favorite 6 is the infrared 6 black.
of course, you
Black
can't go
infrared
wrong.
6.
That's the shoe that really got me into Jordans.
Yeah.
So shortly after the Air Maxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And December, of course, we all know who won these. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Now December has some heat too.
Yeah, it ain't have a whole lot, but it did. It
didn't
got
have a whole lot.
You got the Air Max 1 patchwork magma orange. You had the pecan and the honeydew ugly ducklings.
I actually like those.
Yeah, them Jones tough. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them tough. And you also had the Air Jordan 2 Chicago's.
Yeah. I feel like it's you know what? Also that was underrated, the 13s, the UNC and black 13s that came out in December.
Yeah.
So I didn't cop those. I got my son a pair though. But like those are pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are pretty
I don't
clean.
think they beat these though. But
Nah.
Still a really
By far,
good,
these are the winner.
a really
sure.
good option.
I mean, the Chicago 2s, they a close battle with these.
Should the OG 2s, OG for me, I'm really a OG head, and so I would go OG over everything, but it's hard to, this is a clean shoe.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to choose a Jordan 2 over a Jordan 11.
Yeah. By far, yeah. Yeah, that's
That'd
hard
be
to
like,
do.
well, the OG 8
Right.
came out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, nah, you're not doing that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the 2s lose if you had to go against that.
Yeah.
But
So y'all let us know.
yeah, y'all tell us what y'all think. Add in the comments and tell us what you feel like and what y'all think y'all best shoe of the year is for y'all. And we'll check it out, see what's going on. So I think it's time to get into the real segment of the show, the Saving Souls.
Yeah, man. This week we got an interesting discussion question. But first, I'll get into the scripture. The scripture this week is Ecclesiastes 6, verse 3. And it reads, if a man begets 100 children and lives many years, so that the days of his years are many, but his soul is not satisfied with goodness, or indeed he has no burial, I say that a stillborn child is better than he. And the question that we want to get into is, what determines a person's legacy? And so for me, I thought this was a kind of an interesting scripture that really kind of, gets at the essence of like what really is like the meaning of life. What really are we, pushing and striving for, and it kind of just talks about, it kind of just points to the fact that so many things like shoes or, you know, houses or cars or what, you name it, that stuff is really like, you know, vanity with one caveat. If you never find, you know, that true goodness, as the scripture says, or that good, or what I would think that means is that true fulfillment. You know what I mean? And that you have impacted the world in a positive way. You know what I mean? Like where it talks about like you had no burial, like basically like you had all of the money and all of the cars,
Right.
but you was a horrible person,
Right.
and nobody came or even gave you a funeral when you died.
Exactly.
Like even a child that died at birth that never gained any
Right.
status in this world was still better than you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's deep. To me, it's like, you know, with this question, a lot of people would be like, you know, I would say my legacy would be money. You know what I mean? You know, because if I have kids, the money would take care of my kids in the future. And I kind of was pondering on this one, like, is it really the money, or is it the kids, like my family, you know? And then when I really thought about it, I was like, the only thing with money is, it's the root of all evil.
Well, the love of money.
The love of money is the root of all evil. You're right. Thank you for clearing that up for me. And then the other thing was, like a lot of people that's rich, they can't seem to find happiness.
Yeah, because I think and like we all get it, right? Like a lot of the stuff attainment is really empty.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, we've all like had like, oh man, like I want to get these shoes, and then when you finally get them, you're like, I mean, like they dope, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, like it says in the Bible, you can't take it to heaven. So
yeah,
your kids you can see in heaven.
Yeah, and you know what I think what it is too? I think that is more tied to like your legacy is more linked to the doing good, right? So like when you said, well, if I had money, I could leave to my kids and leave a legacy to them.
Right.
I think that is not the money that was your legacy, but it was your that you worked hard to take care of your family so that when you was gone, they was good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I ain't even think of it like that. That's a good point too.
You know, or a lot of people like that have money, like, you know, in their wills and stuff, they leave a lot of money to the like charitable causes and that type of stuff, doing that good, you know, for the world. You know, and then I also thought about like, you know, that word goodness. And I thought about like, you know, related to like a person's calling, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, like you could have been focused on doing things in your life that got you a lot of like success,
Right.
In terms of like material things or accolades. But if it wasn't your calling, like you were busy doing things that may have been good, but were you doing the right kind of things that brought you, you know, to fulfilling your purpose? You know,
another thing too. Another thing that hit home with me was the fact that, you know, how you raise your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that says a lot about your parents. You know, you teach your kids about God. You know, we'll say saving money, being respectful to your elders. You know, being helpful to others. You know, things like that goes a long way. You know, and that's something that gets handed down by generation to generation.
Right.
You know, so I think that's part of your legacy as well. You know, how you raise your kids and things of that nature.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, I don't know, man. I love my kids to death. You know what I mean? It's like the more I'm around them, it's like, man, y'all growing up so fast. You start seeing their own personalities and things like that, and it's just like, man. And then you see how they act out in public. You know, kids gonna act out a little bit, but then you really see them and how they, they say yes, ma'am. They singing Jesus loves me, and things like that, and they genuinely having fun and just enjoy life, and they always smiling. That right there brings a joy to me,
Right.
and people tell me all the time, you got some good kids, and I'm like, thank you. I got 5. I'm trying my best, to teach them what I can teach them.
5 on it.
Messing with Q and Keith. Go ahead. But yeah, man, and I'm just proud of my kids, man, and I feel like what we're instilling in our kids is gonna go a long way in the future,
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, same. I totally think about, like, in terms of, like, what I want to be remembered, like, when I'm gone, a reflection of me, I want to see that in my kids.
Yes.
I want to pass them along all of the good things.
Yeah.
I want to minimize the bad things
There
that
you
I
go.
have.
There you go. Teach them to be better than I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give them what I feel like I didn't get, and give them, not in terms of material things. Obviously, their life is way better than.
Of course. I mean, they're out of school for like every other day these days.
That's a whole nother topic,
Right. Dress down Friday.
Come on, man. But no, I think that at least in this season of my life, family is certainly my focus. Yeah. So I think that's the key to, legacy. But also it's just whatever it is, whatever it is for an individual to find that, level of goodness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
feeling that you have in your heart that says, like, I'm doing, a good thing for the world. I'm doing a good thing with my life. I'm not wasting my life and my abilities, my talent, my resources. That stuff is going to good use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I agree 100%, man. I think that was a great topic. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this caps the end of our show. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow us on the Instagrams and all that good stuff.
All the good stuff. And always remember, keeping your shoes clean is good, but saving your souls is key.
That's our number one objective.
Yes. So, we'll see you next week and tune in again.
Peace.
Peace.